Hello everybody, it's me, Rachel. In today's video, I am going to do the Target. I am going to be doing Urban Decay Stoned Vibes breakdown of this palette. So it's one of those palettes that has those, it's like the, I don't know, crushed eyeshadows. I forget what it's called. It does say it on here. So it has like these crushed kind of softer shadows, and they're a bit flaky. They do work best on your hand, but I am going to break it down and show you the best kind of brushes to use and how to use it with a brush. And at the end of me talking, or rambling if you want to say, there will be a tutorial of what I'm wearing right now. So the best kind of situation to use with these, if you want to use a brush, if you have to use a brush, I mean, some people have to use a brush. So with that being said, you want to use a flat, like, packing brush, okay? So I'm going to take Tiger's Eye, and you want to kind of build it up. It's going to create kick up, but that's just because these shadows are softer. So you just kind of want to go around and pick up the kick up that comes off. So I'm going to show you. You're going to pick up a lot on your brush, like a whole bunch. Fill that brush up with shadow and go around and pick up. So you can see that I have some here on my brush, and I'm going to show you how to use it on your hand. I'm going to use my hand, but so you're going to kind of do like a firm swipe, and you can kind of see, if it would stop focusing on my face, that it kind of built some product up, and you're going to kind of want to do it, and then you're going to pat it in. So if you have to use a brush, this is how you're going to use these shadows. What I can compare these to is, you know, those chrome nail polish things that you have to kind of swipe on and to get them to kind of activate. So like if you had like one of those, let's see, I don't think that I have one, but I think this would be a really good way to show you how to use like those sponge tip applicators. So I'm going to show you here with this shade here, which is called Jade, and I'm going to pick some up. So you kind of want to, don't push too hard on the shadow. You kind of do want to pick up some product and then just smush the product that builds up into your brush. You can kind of see there's some here, and I'll show you. It would be better with a darker shade. So here is Jade. So give a little bit of some pressure and swipe. And you're going to kind of want to rub it like those chrome shadows for nail polish or for your nails, and then it will come off. So if you have to use a brush for if you're putting it on somebody else, and then you know, for whatever reason that you have to have longer nails, anything like that, you can kind of see you just want to use some kind of pressure. Don't use a fluffy brush. You want to use some kind of pressure, and then like a nice flat kind of denser shadow brush, and then that will work. You're gonna have fallout whether you use your fingers or not with this. That's just the kind of texture these shadows are. They're very, very beautiful, and that's the kind of, I mean, if you're not a big fan of these kind of shadows, don't buy this palette. I mean, that's the kind of thing that you know, but it's so beautiful. Look at this packaging. The whole tutorial that I use, I don't use my fingers because that's the whole thing. Like, you can definitely use your fingers if you want to, but if you're planning on doing other people's makeup and you don't ever want to put your fingers in the shadow, and you want to use this palette, that's the best way to do it. So it looks like I don't have a sponge tip applicator, but if you did have that, it would work really, really good with this kind of formula. It would chrome it. It would do like that chrome effect that we're kind of looking for. You don't really want like flaky look that it has, but the duochromes that this comes with all the different tones that are in here, it would definitely pick up those really, really well. But if you don't have that, a nice dense kind of packing brush, if you will, would work really, really good with this. The mattes that they give you, some of them are like more of a satin shade, like I would say this one. And maybe the purple over here. These two are a little bit more satiny. They're not fully matte, but with that being said, I don't really think that makes much of a difference when putting these on, because you're putting a bunch of super shimmery shadows on anyway. So that is the two shades that we did. I'm actually gonna do the blue that it comes with like a more of a bigger kind of a brush. So this is OJO. I'm not really sure how to say that. So you're gonna kind of want to like massage your brush inside the product, go around and kind of pick up the fallout that comes off. And so here is the product on my brush. You're going to give a little bit of a firm pressure and then kind of go over the same area to chrome it out. Kind of see that beautiful blue that's there. So that is basically the breakdown of this palette. The shadows in here are very, very soft. They're flaky, but they're also still very beautiful. And if you know what you're working with and you want something like this, then you know what you're getting into. So I am very impressed with this. I love Urban Decay. They're actually one of my favorite brands. That and Tarte. They're kind of buddy in my heart. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to stay tuned to watch the tutorial, go ahead. It'll be up in just a few seconds. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.